unprovoked attack on a fellow prisoner. Wonder what the parole board will say about that.
Oh, don't, please.
Get out. You did very well, Mitchell. You're learning fast.
What about all the screws on the security gate?
They're tightening up all right.
Yeah, a fat lot of good will do them. God, I hope they don't spring Mr. Bridges, though. They'd lock him up and lose the key if they knew what he was up to.
I reckon there should be one in every prison.
Well, I'd still like to go on his list.
You just bide your time, Pixie.
Ladies, Dr. Collins will be seeing each of you over the next week or so.
What is it, Mrs. M? We're not sick.
That's the way we want to keep it, Lizzie. Now, it's all on that notice. If you have any queries, just ask one of the officers.
What does it mean?
Oh, good idea. Breast examinations.
Yeah, well, you can count me out.
Why?
Oh, the whole thing is with creeps. What if you found something?
What a bloody stupid attitude. Now, you just get down there and get yourself set.
Phyllis, what is it?
It's a freak. She's going to stuff up me parole. She knows it was me who wanted it dead, and now she's going to get me. It's not going to stop there. She's going to get all of us. And she's going to pick us off one by one.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm all right.
Look, I'd like to apologise for what I said earlier. I really do get on my high horse sometimes.
It's all right. We all have our opinions on prison methods.
Yeah, well, I didn't really mean to suggest that your methods were wrong. It's just...
Just forget it. When you've been around these women as long as I have, maybe your opinions will change too.
I doubt it, but we'll just have to see.
Got any thoughts on these escapes?
No, not one. I've seen escapes before. And even when they weren't caught, we usually knew how they got out, but this time there's not a trace.
Yeah, there's a good brain behind this one. There aren't too many of them in this place.
Any ideas?
Yeah, it'd have to be Donovan. She's the only one who could mastermind something this big.
But if only one woman's behind it, she'd have to have the help of all the others.
That's Donovan.
Oh, Miss Ferguson. Detective Inspector Thorne would like to speak with you.
I'll see what I can find out about our mastermind.
Well, Inspector, I trust the women are being their usual cooperative selves.
An investigation is proceeding, Miss Ferguson, but that's not why I wanted to see you.
Oh?
Does the name Don Baxter mean anything to you?
Dr. Boscombe's surgery.
Hello, I was wondering if I could make an appointment with the doctor.
Yes, when would suit you?
Tonight, if possible?
I'll just check the doctor's appointments. I'm sorry, but there are no appointments available tonight, except for emergencies.
Oh, all right, thank you.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes, all right.
At 9 a.m.?
That's fine.
And your name is?
Reynolds, Anne Reynolds.
All right, we'll see you at 9 tomorrow.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Look, Inspector, we don't seem to be getting anywhere, and I have got work to do. What makes you think that I know this Don Baker?
Baxter. Don Baxter.
Yeah, whatever.
We found a book containing a list of names on Baxter's body.
And $10,000 written beside your name. Oh, we'd like to know why.
I have absolutely no idea.
Of course you've heard of Lionel Fellows.
You can't be in this job for long and not come up against that name.
We believe this Baxter was a hitman. He had your name and Fellows on his list, amongst others. But somebody got to him before he got to you.
And you think I know who put out the contract?
Can you think of anyone who might want to see you dead?
You're not forgetting that I was hanged, are you?
Of course not. What about any connections the women might have on the outside?
It's not for me to say.
But you have made enemies.
People who are good at their job are seldom popular, Inspector. You should know that.
I certainly do. Well, thank you, Miss Ferguson.
I'm sorry I couldn't have been of more help, Inspector. But I really can't imagine who would pay $10,000 to see me dead.
We'll leave it with you. If you think of anything, you know where to find me.
Did you see the way she just stood there? Gives me the creeps just to think about it. I tell you what, she's going to make our lives a living hell.
Well, I tried to warn you, didn't I?
Well, we didn't think the mongrel would live. There's no way we're going to get rid of her now. She's absolutely bloody undestroyable.
How right you are, Birdsworth. I am. And don't you forget it. Now, I don't know yet which one of you I'll start with. But one by one, I'm going to make a lot of you pay for this. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop me.
Very impressive, Miss Ferguson, and quite frightening, really. You may as well start with me, I suppose.
Oh, your turn will come, Donovan. But I like to leave the top dogs till last. I beat Smith, and I'll beat you, in spite of your tame gorilla.
I wouldn't take too long if I were you. I have a personal score against you over young Billy. And I will do it, Miss Ferguson, I promise you. I won't fail again. I believe that's round one to us, Miss Ferguson.
I'll see about that.
Good on me. Fan-bloody-tastic.
Yes, well, I agree, but you made it sound as if you organised the hanging live.
Goes with the job, dear.
Yeah, well, this lot didn't make the job any easier.
I reckon Ferguson's been put in a place once and forever.
No, not for long. I'm afraid your lynching party has made things very difficult, Lizzie. It must never happen again.
Oh, no, of course not, love. Not without your say-so.
No, next time we try something like this, there won't be any mistakes. Right, girls?
Right.
Well, well, well. What a pleasant surprise. Business or pleasure?
I was wondering if I could have a word with you.
Fire away.
Are you still interested in going free?
Yes?
Good. Then I'm in a position to help you.
I see. And while you're helping me, you thought you'd make some money for yourself on the side, is that it?
I don't work like that, Stevens.
Then what do you want?
You know, one of the main problems with prison life is that everybody becomes so suspicious.
And what's in it for you?
Nothing. It's enough that I see you free from here. It doesn't achieve a thing putting you behind bars.
So how are we going to plan this escape?
You just leave all the details to me. The important thing right now is to get you out of here as soon as possible.
I'll go along with that.
Good. Well, I'm off duty tomorrow morning, so it'll have to be tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon.